I'm cold. I need to be in bed. I'm in so much pain. It's just been a horrible, horrible day. Really bad physically. So, the update came at the right time, but it wasn't enough because I know how expensive the Cosmetics is going to be for us anyway. So, though the silence wasn't good for us or the lack of help, at least I felt like it wasn't costing us anything because, hey, I'm not on any treatment besides pain relief and anti-inflammatory, so our costs are not that high. But I got the letter from medical aid, and they have now approved the Cosmetics partially, which is the thing. It's good news that they have, but it's partial, which is not that great because the amount we will have to pay is still a lot. And secondly, okay, so there was that, right? Firstly, okay, they have said yes, but there's the but that, okay, but now I'm gonna have to find the money from somewhere and I don't know how. Secondly, as my sweet friend also remembered, we've got university fees. I hope we will have university fees to pay next year, because that would mean that our children did get a place for university and that it would mean that they passed their exams, their final exams. So I do want them to have to go to university, but then when you've got 2 children at university and no funding, our salary is above the threshold. So we can't get funding, but we're a family of 8. So I wish they could do the maths and choose funding based on your expenses, not just your salary, because no other people have 8, family of 8. I don't think many other people even have 4, not even many people have 4 children, let alone 6. So, but anyway, so it's okay, yay, they have said they will fund, but we now get the other part of the money. We are a single income family, as my friend kindly pointed out. Secondly, okay, we'll get it, but again, she noticed it's only until October of this year. And then what? With Enbrel, it was going to be as long as I needed to have the medication. It was like 2,999. This one is October 2024. So that also is like, okay, then what? Is that it? And then after that, I must pay the entire cost? Or will we have to reapply? Or are they saying, hey, Cosmetics might not work, so you'll have to change anyway? And then we'll still have to reapply again. So that's also a problem for me. It is a big problem. And I hadn't even noticed it until I sent my letter out. So that's number 3, I think. Number 1, I'm going to have to now cough up the money, which I hadn't been. So I had kind of a reprieve, which is not good because today was one of the worst days physically. The pain medicine has not touched the pain at all today. Number 2, we have costs, university costs. So how are we going to do it? Number 3, only until October. Then what? Number 4, what are the side effects going to be? Some people have had to stop Cosmetics because the side effects on them were too horrendous. So how will I react to it? So that's the question. Number 5, will it help? Will it even help? And you see, that was the thing that I knew from the beginning, back in April when we applied. I was applying for something that I was hoping would help. So we've waited all this time, but we don't know. We don't know anything except that it's shorter than we hoped, the period, and that what I'm going to have to pay now is more expensive than what I was paying for Enbrel, and meanwhile our costs have increased. We have water bills that have increased dramatically. We have a helper, and I need the helper because none of the children are going to school, and even so it's, I don't know if I can say it's good news, guys. The fact that it's also ending so soon is not helpful. My doctor has so many other patients who are struggling with this whole fight thing that it seems sad that we're going to have to fight again so soon. And we just don't know. So this is just a step forward. I need the step. I have applied, or I'm going through the process of applying for disabled parking because, yeah, I think I did post the garlic powder day, and I'm really struggling. So yes, I'm glad they said yes, but ooh, yes, and then what? It's. First I was thankful that they did say yes, but the reality is it doesn't mean yay, now I'll be fine, and it does mean whoa, now things are going to become really, really tough, and that scares me. It does, because it's not like we have extra money just lying around. Our medical fees are astronomical as it is. So yeah, it's kind of sad. It's sad. It's sad because we do have that payment. They did write it that in the letter that you're gonna have a co-payment. So yeah, it's good, I guess, that they said yes. But why only October? And I wish I didn't have AS. I really do. I really wish I didn't have AS. The fatigue has been so bad that I found myself reading to my daughter during the day, and I fell asleep while reading to her. That hadn't happened in quite a long time. So it's heavy. The pain has not dissipated at all today. The cold was just, I'm wearing clothes. I mean, I'm not in my pajamas, but the gown is warmer than anything else. The cold was just deep in my bones. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. And I don't know, even if it does work, how long will it take to be therapeutic? And as we know, it doesn't stop or doesn't cure the disease. It just ameliorates it. It reduces the impact. So yeah, it's wonderful, but it's actually not that wonderful, hey? Isn't it sad that, yeah, the good news is not that good at the end of the day? If we're being realistic, it's not that good. The good news would be if there was a cure, but there isn't. So we'll take these little scraps. It's scraps. I think that's it. Imagine you're starving, like really starving. Let's say you're a refugee fleeing Cambodia and you've been starved by the, was it Khmer Rouge, and you're starving and hungry, and then you come across a lizard like they used to, or a snail, and you're eating it because there's nothing to eat. The Khmer Rouge has stolen everything, and you've been working and slaving, so you are thin and malnourished, and then you find a slug and you're like, here's something to eat. But it is a slug. And then what happens after that slug is digested? That's what it's like. It's a long, long way from wonderful, but it's better than nothing. I guess that's it. It's better than nothing. I just wish I didn't have AS. So that's my update.